Yo, today's list is horror movie moments that made me laugh the hardest, part 2. These are moments that made me laugh the hardest with the movie, not at the movie's expense. That was a different video. These are just like they're meant to be funny, or at least I think that they are. And I need a good laugh today after what happened to the Philadelphia Eagles a few days ago. Go Birds forever. Right off the bat, we're starting strong with a scene from Ready or Not. And I always say that there is no wrong opinion about horror movies. That's the beauty. Unless your opinion is that you don't like Ready or Not from 2019. That is unfortunately a wrong opinion. But the scene that I'm referring to that makes me laugh every time I watch it is the scene where the brother-in-law, Fitch, is in the bathroom, and he obviously the whole movie does not want to participate in this, and he's in the bathroom and he Googles pacts with the devil, real or bullshit. Makes me laugh every single time. Also love the little Easter egg that he sits on the toilet in the bathroom and he watches like you and your crossbow, getting to know your crossbow so he can figure out how to use it. And the people in that video are the Radio Silence guys, Tyler Gillette and Matt Bettinelli-Olpin. So that's pretty dope. Next, I'm going with a scene from Midsommar. This has to be played for comedy. I refuse to believe that this was not meant to be a little funny. The scene towards the end when Christian hasn't been drugged up, and the guy next to him claps in his face, and then he turns around and he's like absolutely fucking heartbroken, and he's like, why would you do that? I don't know why that always makes me laugh. It feels very Tim Robinson coded to me. You watch I Think You Should Leave, like the Ghost Tour sketch when he comes out of and he's like sobbing. The performance is really good, but also just the fact that the guy chose to clap to fuck with him. Of all the things. I'm a slut for a prank and I know a good one when I see it, you know? Game recognized game. Next is from the movie The Hunt, which if you have not seen it is so fucking good. I think it just got a little buried when it came out. The gas station couple scene in The Hunt, the comedic like beats of it are so good in terms of like doing a reveal in the way. I mean, we can kind of tell that there's something going on when they're in there. I think we figure it out as an audience, but it's so fucking funny. The secondary reveal that not just are they like in on something, but that they're insanely liberal. Even though they're like old and like dressed the way that they're dressed, and they are like where they say that they are. I don't know. It's so funny. Also, Amy Madigan, who would go on to be the fabulous Aunt Gladys from Weapons. She is a fucking slam dunk in that scene and in that movie. But yeah, I just love. I don't know what it is about that scene. I also went to art school, so the way that they talk is like hyperbolized a little, but like also kind of not. I've been involved in so many conversations that are exactly the way that they spoke, so I just really loved, I don't know, it made me laugh. And I'm fucking sick of hearing people talk about Weapons on podcasts. I've listened to every podcast cover Weapons, and they don't mention that she was in The Hunt. I digress. That's why I have my own channel, so I can fucking put truth to power, you know? Next, you actually can't make a video about the funniest, intentionally funny moments in modern horror movies and not comment on this next one. It has to be on this list, which is the fuck the police scene from the movie Us, Jordan Peele's Us. I don't have to evaluate why it's funny. Jordan Peele fucking knows his comedy. It is his roots. As a professional comedian who is a diehard horror fan, I am just so into this uprising of sketch comics and people who have such a good sense of timing getting into horror. Obviously, Jordan Peele and Zach Kreger, two great examples. Not only is it funny because it's just a funny classic mix-em-up, a mishearing that's tale as old as time in comedy, but it's also just so funny because the movie is so based on a statement on class structure and the American dream and all of that. So the idea of this rich white family who are saying call the police and they have to hear fuck the police. Oh God. And lastly, maybe the hardest I've laughed in a movie in a minute. And it's not necessarily that it's the funniest on paper, like structurally that it's the best comedy, but something about that scene just hit fucking right. And we are talking about from Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. We are talking about the reveal that Lee Pace is not a veteran and is in fact a veterinarian. I mean, what more can one say about perfection? Everything about it, but especially Rachel Sennett's delivery of that line, the way that she says it, like they're the idiots, is so perfect for their characters. So that movie was so good. Again, I went to art school and I work in show business professionally, and I just know a billion people like the characters in that movie to start with. And on a movie that is so based on twists like that things are like maybe not exactly what we thought, and that there's so much miscommunication going on, that scene is just fucking chef's kiss. That's a scene that like I look forward to making people watch that movie with me so that they have to sit through that scene and I can watch their faces. Shameless promotion real quick, which is that anyone who is a fan of me and also a fan of the last podcast on the left, Ed Larson and I are going to be headlining City Winery in Philadelphia in just a few weeks. We're co-headlining together. So if you love horror creators who are also funny, fucking come on out, babes. All right, what did I miss on this list? Go Birds.